It's your boy Johnnie Cabbell checking in. One-on-one TKO Radio. Get in front of your boy Johnnie Cabbell with my boy DJ Superstar. Yeah, Superstar, what been going on, man?
Happy New Year, bro.
Man, I know it's been a minute.
Yeah, man, good to see you.
Man, same here, man. Y'all, welcome to New Vibe Wednesday. Man, I feel good about starting the year off with New Vibe Wednesday.
For sure.
It's time we get this thing going,
Yeah.
get it rolling. You know, we got a lot of big guests coming in.
I already know.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a crazy year for New Vibe Wednesday.
Yep,
You know what? I'm excited about the independence because I'm really looking forward to like tapping in and breaking these new artists and providing them a platform and opportunity for them to be able to get their song in rotation, to be able to hear their music, and have a platform where they can come perform and all that.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that, man. We're gonna really tap in with our independent artists this
I'm
year.
here for it, bro. I'm here for it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But man, what you been doing lately, though?
Man, just head down grinding, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trying to just get it. You know?
I know you was a little upset over the New York Jets. I mean, not New York Jets, but the Giants. I know they kind of let you down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I ain't seen you in a good little minute, man.
I know.
Super Bowl, nothing. None of that. Yeah, man. The Giants let me down. Yeah, it's a sad season for us.
I know, man.
Yeah.
Sad city for the Falcons, too.
Hey, man.
Hopefully we can get something together.
Well, y'all got a new head coach.
Oh, boo. Boo. You might well be coaching.
Nah, you know we got
John Harbaugh now, our coach.
Oh, for the Giants?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. That may be something.
yeah, we might get in third place this year.
Nelly, what's been good, man? Good to see you. Good to have you in the building, man. Yeah, we got the team back together.
Yeah, trying to get everything right, man, for this new year, bro.
Okay. Well, we got a great show for y'all today. I appreciate everybody checking in on the IG Live. I got my girl in the building, Toyette.
Tania.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is Rat Baby Mother. You know, she's a momager. How you like being called momager?
I love that. I love the title for myself. It's been that since he was young.
Okay.
When I first actually knew what it was, you know, I was around like 6 or 7.
Now, I got a question for you about the momager position.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna dive into it.
Okay.
I got a question for you about the momager position. Well, listen, I need y'all to tune in right now. Download the app 101 TKO Radio. Make sure you check in with us. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube. Tap in with us. You know what I'm saying? We're a growing community. One of the biggest independent radio stations out here. So I need y'all to definitely tap in and download the app. Right now, we finna play some music. When we come back, we finna get into this interview and everything. If y'all have any questions, if y'all want to ask, so get any question, aka Big Toy. I'm gonna say Big Toy. It's Big Toy.
AKA Mama Rat.
AKA Mama Rat. You know, so y'all call in right now. Yeah, I have to get the number 44951.
954.
No, 954 1929. Yeah, 954 1929. Y'all call in if y'all got any question. 44954 1929. Take me out, Daddy.
DJ Superstar.
Cabbell checking in. DJ Superstar on the ones and twos. Hey, boy, you about to go in already now.
Just in time.
Boy, I said, let me get
Just in
that my
time.
show when you take off. So we got Toyette in the building. Mama Rat, how you been?
I'm good.
How the New Year been for you so far?
It's good.
It's good.
It's great.
So tell me, who, for the people that don't know you or know what you do, who is Toyette?
Well, Toyette Neal, aka.
Hey, I keep getting it still. So Toyette Neal, who is Toyette Neal?
Toyette Neal. I'm just a little black girl from Inglewood, Chicago. That's it.
Oh, you from Chicago?
Yeah.
Southside?
Yeah.
Okay. What you think about the Dirt Trial?
I don't talk about that.
Oh, okay.
You know, I like Dirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that he get through this whole situation. But when it comes to things like that, the politics and things like that, I don't even really get into that.
I got you. So, how was it for you growing up? What type of, I want to know about you right quick. Like, what type of person was you growing up?
I mean, I'm from Chicago, born and raised. Lived in Inglewood most of my life. Went to some of the roughest schools. Did some of the things, you know, that teenagers do.
Okay.
You know, out moving around. I was very active as far as like school. I was always like dancing, cheerleading, and stuff like that. I lost my mom at a young age when I was 14, so I ain't really had no choice but to kind of stay active. That's how I dealt with like the anxiety, depression, things like that. So I used to dance a lot. I would do a lot of plays and stuff like that within the communities, within Inglewood. Started dancing with different dance groups and stuff like that, and just exploring my talent as a person. So ended up finding out that I had talent, you know, and consistently just kept dancing and became popular from it. So it's just, that's who I am. I had my son when I was 17. Of course, you know, young and dumb, but
So coming from Chicago, you know, they say Chicago, like, one of the roughest cities, you know what I'm saying, to live in. Like, how was it just growing up being able to navigate through the streets and, you know, not just get caught up in the wrong thing or shoot, just keeping up? You know?
well, the thing is, in Chicago, you know where to go and where not to go. That's the thing. The hood is, you know what's going on. You know what sad is there. You know what sad is there. I know what sad my baby did from. So, you know what I'm saying? So we know how to navigate and move around. Just growing up, you know, the only thing that really held me back was the cold. There wasn't really nothing else that was going on that was bothering me, but just the damn cold. Just being cold.
So would you suggest Chicago, and as far as a city that you would say, man, I need to come to Chicago to raise your kids?
No, I would not.
And why is that?
Well, I didn't want to raise my son in Chicago. I had, you know, growing up as a kid, I seen a lot of things. I lost my cousins to gun violence, like my cousins that grew up with my mom and everything. I saw that as a kid growing up.
Why do you think it's so violent in Chicago, though?
You know,
Is it something in the air, or?
it might be, you know, Al Capone probably did that back in the day. Who knows? You know, probably sprinkled it up in the air, but it is, you know, like that. But it ain't like that for the folks who, you know, minding their business and moving around. If you ain't living that life, then you ain't really got to live, you know, worry about that life. But it really be happening. It's going on. But I never would want somebody to raise their children there. I love my city. It's a beautiful city. A great tourist city. It's still like number one on the tourist list. And it's like great food. We have other things. We have other things than violence that we're known for. So I kind of try to focus on that part because I come from that, and that's traumatizing.
So what brought you to Atlanta, Georgia?
So I came here from California.
Okay.
Maybe like 2012, I moved to California, and I was being a stage mom with rap. We were doing like TV shows, commercials, just keeping him active, keeping him busy.
So he actually was doing some things before he became
A rapper.
artist.
hmm
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Well, his first talent was always music.
Mm-hmm.
It was always writing music or putting rhymes together or poems. But you know, you gotta find out who you are in the, within the year. So it was too early for him to be an artist. So he just, continued to do what he liked to do. He liked to act and stuff like that when he was younger.
Okay.
He can even dance.
Oh, wow. Now he must get that.
When he was younger.
Okay. So, this momager, what made you decide to take on that role? Because sometimes, they say, and this is what the people say, it is what the people say. Sometimes, when you have a sibling that's, not sibling, but, you have a son or daughter, somebody that's, you seeing that's going to be in the industry to be an artist or whatever, they like to have somebody that's different versus the mom or the father or the uncle or the brother, because if you're like, it's too close or whatever. And sometimes it either be good or bad. But what made you say, I'm going to take on this responsibility in this role?
Well, being that I've been doing this with him since he was young, as far as like, being a stage mom, with managing him when he was young, but the music industry did become a little different. He was being managed by other people, and then I just felt like it wasn't getting done right. So I ended up just taking over in 2023, and just kept it pushing. Like, started from nothing. Started from nothing but the studio equipment that I bought him in 2020. You know what I'm saying? And we started from nothing, and he kept building. He started to make more music, and we started to put music out through Distro Kid. Just being his manager and mom, so momager, it's an amazing feeling.
Do you say, is it a line that's separated?
Yes, I have to set boundaries between the business and personal. I would rather it be me managing him than somebody else, because I just feel like it is a lot personal. That's even with, if you were his manager, you got to know everything that's going on. You get what I'm saying? Even with us, our relationship, I'd rather it be me, because I don't need anybody in my business.
Because sometimes, when an artist start getting to a certain level, it's sad to say, but with our people, money and fame always come in between. So it just starts a big problem. How do you handle that situation, dealing with your son?
We don't have problems with money. As far as him, I'm his contracted manager. So we don't have problems with money, because I get what I get and he get what he get. Of course, money management comes into play. On his part. Of course, he's still young. You know what I'm saying? That would be the only thing. But as far as like, he's always like, "Man, you can have whatever you want, or you can get this." You know what I'm saying? I want to value this, or I want to value that. And I'm like, okay, we don't get that. Let me do this first. We don't be having no problems like that.
Now, as far as being a manager, how has that been for you, and how have you been, developing your skills with that and building relationships and all that? Like, how has that side been for you as a manager?
As a manager, it's been very busy. It gets overwhelming. Being that I have the kind of artist that I have, and he's my son. It's been a great feeling and experience. I love the fact that I've been able to be in certain rooms with people, rub elbows with different people and network. It's just a great feeling, something that I haven't experienced it before, so I'm kind of like basking in the ambiance and just
Do
pushing.
you feel it's a challenge being a woman, number one, and then being someone that's fresh in the game, this being your first artist, and you feel like you kind of, you may miss out on certain opportunities because you may just not know, or, you know what I'm saying, or don't have, like, how do you deal with those?
I do feel like it's very challenging, being that I am a woman. Half the time, people don't even know that I'm his manager. They I do feel like it is very hard. I don't feel like I will miss out on opportunities because I feel like what God got for us, you know.
Got a man and a woman in this industry, and it is what it is. So you know, I don't cut it. I just be straightforward with it. Has it been a time for you where you felt like you've been tried by you being a woman, and you've been tried by other men to be able to get to certain positions or whatever?
I do.
Has that affected the way you feel like you probably missed out on an opportunity because maybe you did say no and you get entertained? Because I know a lot of men in this industry, females try a lot, you know, especially if you're attractive young female, they're gonna try you, you know. So I know I've noticed that a lot of females struggle with that being in this industry. So I just want to know, how do you deal with that type of, you know, saying energy that may be around, and how do you put your foot down there? You know, look, I'm in business. None of this is business.
Well, the past that I crossed with people that have tried that, it ain't never gonna escalate to nothing else. It's just gonna be strictly business. You can just tell by my demeanor, period. Like, somebody might flirt with me and I just be like, okay, what are we here for? You know, but it's not. It's never gonna go nowhere other than that. I do feel like I've been tried, but I feel like they know that there's a boundary set. So don't try me.
So let me ask you another question. Do Big Toy have a special person in her life?
I'm dating.
Okay. How do they deal with you being a mama, being in the business, the industry, knowing that all this temptation is around you and you in and out of town, you on the road, you in meetings all day, every day? Like, how do they deal with that?
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, I know for me it be challenging, you know what I'm saying, when I'm dating out here, because, you know, people sometimes don't understand, like, this is your life, this is what you do, this is how you eat, this is how you make your money. So, you know, I'm not going to be able to leave every night, or I may come in the house at a certain time, but, you know, I have to be, you know what I'm saying, at this point, we may be still 24 hours. You know, so that's why I just wonder, like, the people who you date, like, how do they cope? Because everybody don't know how it is on the music industry side.
Okay. Well, like my friends, like when I date somebody, I make sure that they understand what's going on. They know exactly what's going on. It turns them on. They like it.
Oh, okay, it's turn on.
It's a turn on for them.
Okay.
They do like it. I do think it's healthy that I'm not around a person as much. I do like my job because I don't want to be around a person as much. You get tired of people. You know I do. I'm a Scorpio. I get tired of people fast. So I like to be away. You know, distance make the heart grow fonder. So they don't really have no issues. They like that shit too, but you can still do whatever you want to do because I'm not trying to be your girlfriend unless that's what you want me to be.
So let me ask you a question. What is your end goal at the end of the day? Is this something that you're trying to fully have, you know, as far as like, this is what I do and this is what I want to do and there's nothing else but this, or is it other things, other endeavors that you may want to pursue and take in your life that you want to do?
It is. I'm definitely going to continue to manage my son. I'm in the process, me and DJ Roots Queen, I'm in the process of partnering so that we can go ahead and develop the biggest ENT management. So we're going to get us a couple of artists, you know, Rack would definitely be
Are you going to be looking for any new artists?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw you at New Music Monday.
Yeah, you said you I see you.
I felt some type of way. I said, well, excuse me.
I did not see
It's
you.
funny.
That was funny. I did not see you. I apologize for that. So what type of talent, like, what would attract you? Like, what type of talent would you be looking for?
I want to see somebody, like, you can tell through a person's music,
Yeah.
the work ethic they put into it. Like, all the time that they spend. The girl that was there the other day, I actually like her, Johnnie.
Okay.
The crazy part was when I walked up to her, I was like, "Hey, that sounds real good. I like your music." And I told her who I was. She was like, "Oh my God, I opened up for you already in Tallahassee." I don't remember. We done been so many places. So I did, talk to her about, bringing her on to a couple of shows. You can really tell who has talent. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get up there and sing it, but if I don't feel it, then I know it ain't talking about nothing. You know how you listen to something in the car, you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? But when I was at New Music Mondays, there was a few females there. I was feeling it.
Okay.
I was feeling it, and I am looking for new talent, and I would love to have like, a handful of females.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're about to take a commercial break, and before we get into the music, I do want to play one of the Rat Baby's singles. Which one you want us to play first?
We could do DoorDash.
DoorDash.
You got the clean one, right?
Yeah, we got the clean one. We got the clean one. We geared up for that.
I got Belt Boys and I got OMG radio version.
Hold on, let me send it to you. I sent it.
OMG, that should be DoorDash.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
All right, so we're about to get into the DoorDash. Y'all got any questions, anything? Y'all hit us up 44954 1929. That's 44954 1929. Check us out, Superstar.
101 TKO Radio, knocking them out the box.
Libro versus Robert Johnson tour coming up.
Okay.
Start March 18th.
Okay.
First date. That's the first date, and the first city is Memphis.
First city Memphis.
Sold out.
Sold out already.
It's already. Memphis is sold
How
out.
did that make you feel?
I'm happy for him. I'm overwhelmed with joy to see my son do what it is that he been loving since he was young, and actually, you know what I'm saying, seeing his work, in residuals, you know what I'm saying, like just seeing it.
Now, let me ask you a question. How old is Ray?
How old is he?
Yeah, how old is
He's 20.
So, we had this new generation
Mm-hmm.
that they look at, they say, YN.
Yeah.
Would you, now, is rap considered YN or you just rap?
What? He's the I'm not even. Listen to the music. He's who I am.
This is why.
I'm not gonna go home down and be real with y'all.
Now, and I'm glad you ain't honest with me, but how do you deal with that? But just keeping his head like steady and keeping him where he's staying out of trouble and not messing up himself before he really just even get started.
You know, he's who I am with dreams and goals. So, you know, you can always be on my end. But, you know what I'm saying? What are you willing to sacrifice to change your life? So, Rack is the type of person, he's willing to sacrifice what he needs to sacrifice to be able to get to the next step. I try to keep him busy. You know, keep him on the road. Just keep him doing something.
So let me ask you a question. Do we have stars in his life?
His dad is there, but he's not physically here. He's incarcerated. So they talk, he communicates with him. I mean, he's always on his dad, know who his dad is. I never kept him from his dad or anything like that. I let them pretty much build their own relationship.
Gotcha. So, y'all got the tour coming up. How many cities y'all got?
Next 18.
This is the first tour, right?
Yeah, well, yes and no.
Okay.
We did a tour before. It was a small tour. It wasn't really this many cities, but yeah, this is really like his first official.
Would you say he has more of a cult following base, or just a regular fan base that come on? No, and the reason why I say cult because you have artists like people like Russell, J. Cole. Like I consider them artists that have like a cult fan base.
I think Rack is a household name.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's more than just being, cult. You know, when you like a household name, people know like, oh, okay, that's right, because the kids are listening to it. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't think it's a cult. I think he has pretty much a good fan base, and it's kind of like diverse.
So do you? I'm gonna ask you another question. Could Rat Baby be in the same lineup with Kodak Black, aka Young Boy? Like them type of way could he hold his own on the stage? You know what I'm saying? With those artists.
Yes. Rack is doing big things. We have, rehearsals. He's getting, more, he's getting better with the stage presence, interacting with the fans more. I think that we're doing Rolling Loud.
Y'all doing Rolling Loud?
Yeah.
Oh, that's big.
So we're doing Rolling
I
Loud.
did like, was it last year or the year before with two female artists? But that's big.
Yeah, we're doing Rolling Loud. We're actually doing South by Southwest. That'll be his first time ever doing South by Southwest and Rolling Loud in the same year.
Same year. Okay.
I'm actually happy and proud of myself.
That's
really big.
Yes.
Yes. That's really big. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm excited. I want to see what it's about. I just hear about it. Heard about it for years. I've never been. I'm excited to be a part of it. Street, 255.
Girl,
When I first moved here, right, I had a best friend that was working at you with the bartender. My son was young at the time, but this is me discovering his talent. So it was a girl that named Lala that was an actual from Chicago. I think she was the DJ.
Okay.
And I was sending music to people, letting people know, like, hey, my son, he do music, everything like that. People was not listening to me. I had some encounters with some people.
They ain't take you serious.
They ain't take me serious. Nothing like that. I'm just telling them, like, my son do music. I just want to, meet some people, know some people you know. You know what I'm saying? Because in a few years, he going to be what I was trying to tell everybody. They weren't listening to me.
When did he break? At what point was it a break for rap?
In 2023, when he went to jail, and he released Soldier Love.
Soldier.
Yeah, I'm fighting to get him out of jail. Soldier Love getting all the love, getting all the Soldier Love. I'm looking like, what is going on? This is when we set up the distro kid. I'm paying the annual fee, every year for him to be able to release music and stuff like that. So when he got out, in August of 2023, it just went up from there. I mean, even before he came, even before he got out, I was getting so many calls from like labels.
Wow.
And for that one song.
Oh, wow. So that was
One song. That one song was
was
automatic.
Okay.
So I was like, what is going on? So I was fighting to get my baby up out of there. I got him up out of there, and we just took off. That was it.
Rat baby. Who came up with that name? Where did that name come from?
So basically, he's from, my baby was born in the middle of, he was born in the middle of Inglewood and was born at St. Bernard Hospital on 63rd. So, being here, they will always say that he sound like, he sound weird, or, he sound like he from Chicago. So that's the name that the neighborhood really gave him. They was calling him that down here. In Atlanta. Calling him Rat.
I'm glad you said that. I wanted to know how has the acceptance been for him coming from Chicago, being brought up here down in Atlanta. How has Atlanta received him, and how has that support been?
Well, at the end of the day, it's certain things when it comes to him being accepted. A lot of people feel like, he ain't from here, all of that crazy stuff they be going. They a little cliquish. They are a little cliquish, but we ain't worry about that. We worry about what pay the bills, and that's the music. And we love Atlanta. Don't get me wrong. We love Atlanta. We definitely Chicago to the day we die. So we some hustlers. We gonna keep it pushing. But all of that, acceptance. We ain't worry about that, because if you do this, up with us. We like the music. We like the music.
How do you feel about the music today? What's your input on the music that's being put out today?
Well, the music, first of all, it's a lot of good music being put out today. I'm not gonna hold you. To me, I mean, I like a lot of R&B artists. I ain't saying just for like rap and drill and stuff like that. I'm real big into like R&B and like reggae and stuff like that. I deal with drill because that's what my son and his artistry is. But I do like a lot of the up and coming artists, like the R&B, like the girlies just making it happen. I like Summer Walker. I like Honey Baby. I like a lot of. I love her. Because I like good music. I love Tory Lanez. I've been listening to her for years. Since my son was younger. So it's a lot of good music being put out. I mean, I like the catchiness of like Sexy Red songs, and I like Glorilla, definitely. And I like kind of music that make you dance, so I just be vibing to like the music that I like. As far as like what's out here and what's trash to certain people might not be trash to me. You get what I mean? Like I got this dude, his name's July. I heard about him down here. So we go to Albany. I was down there at the you gotta like really like music to really understand it.
Yeah.
And it's the bomb, I'm telling you. It's good music being put out. You just gotta find, you gotta see the talent, find the talent.
So before I let you go, I want you to give us a word of inspiration from Mama Ray. What will be your word of inspiration to us today?
Word of inspiration coming from me as a mother and a manager. Stay prayed up.
Okay.
Never lose focus. Never let nobody tell you that you can't do. Always remember where you come from and be good to people. That's all I can tell you because that's all I know.
Where can people find you and follow you? Because I know people are going to want to get in contact with you. So where can they find you? Give me your social media.
So at Toyette Tanil, you'll find me in my son's bio.
Spell this out.
Alright, so at Toyette Tanil, so ToyetteTeneal, Toyette Tanil. You can find me in Rex bio. It'll take you straight there. His is at one Rex.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, this has been a great interview. And you've been my first interview coming back for the year.
I feel special.
You just kicked it off.
I feel special with my gifts.
Yeah.
It is open. I'm sorry. I need a gift.
But I do want to get into his second song from Rap Baby. What's the name of this one?
What is it, Bell Boys?
Is it Bell Boys? Yeah. Do want to play Bell Boys. And before I let you go, I did want to ask, did anybody in our audience have a question for Mama Ray? Don't be shy. Y'all have whatever y'all want. Don't be shy.
Next to any questions? Yes.
Anybody. Yeah.
What's going on? I am definitely excited. I think we're going to be able to, we're going to have a lot of people coming, popping out. I think it's going to be the first that we actually kind of like do this big tour together by ourselves. That's my help right there. That's my right hand man.
That's the road manager.
That's the road manager. And next to 069. I think next to 6069.
No, the road's totally different. Y'all on an 18 city tour. I'm doing a 30 city tour.
Yeah, we trying to get up there.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, we trying to get there. We trying to get
I
there.
think the young lady behind you had a question.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about dancing. When did you stop, and why didn't you keep going and maybe incorporate that into your management?
Well, the thing is this. As I got older and I left my comfort zone for dancing, which is Chicago. That's my friends, my whole dance group, and everything is there. My main focus was to get to where I'm at right now, so I had to put dancing out to the side. But I still like do dance classes and stuff. I actually, years ago, I started a dance class here. I couldn't be fully dedicated to it, so I had to stop it. But I will be incorporating that. I probably won't be doing any dancing, but I will be creative directing, for the choreo and, stage presence when it comes to my son's shows and stuff like that. I will be doing that. I don't know if you guys seen, last year, we went to Chicago. My whole team was there. They came, they danced, I danced. It was just so I am going to incorporate that. I'm glad that you asked that because a lot of people don't know that I really can dance.
Yeah, I think that's really
But I just don't.
Well, we want to do a dance battle. I got one in your girl right
Okay, we got one more question. Lady back.
Hi. So throughout your time of management with your son, what is the most crucial lesson that you've learned that you try to integrate into your life now, that you try to practice much more now?
Great question.
You can't take everybody with you. That's
big.
and it hurts a lot. I've lost a lot of relationships, friendships, even personal relationships, like boyfriends. You get what I'm saying? It just, what God got for you is for you. That's the biggest lesson I've learned, and that is the lesson that I'm just trying to teach my son. He's gonna have to teach his son that one day.
Have you
circle?
I have. In certain ways, even if it's greed for my time. Because my time is very valuable.
Right.
So if I feel like, you being greedy just because you want my time, you could be greedy in a lot of different ways.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody got any last questions before we wrap this up? Get into this rap, baby.
Alright, so what has being a momager taught you about yourself?
I'm glad that you asked me that because it's whooping my butt. I'm gonna be honest with you. At this point where he is in life with his career, it definitely has taught me to stay humble, and I've been humble a lot in a lot of situations. That's something I learned about myself because I thought I couldn't do it. So I've also learned, like I said, got to keep going. It be times where I be wanting to give up, and I just got to go pray about it because I be ready to, call it a day, like quit it. I'm teaching myself in the process just how to stay grounded with all of this. This is not just my son's life's changing; it's mine as well. So I have to be very careful, of how I do things, how I deal with people. I've learned a lot. When I tell you a lot, I done lost a lot, and I learned a lot. A lot of things that people do to me now, and the way I react to it. I am just so happy that I have grown. So it has definitely taught me to humble myself, appreciate life for the good things. Because even if we wasn't at this point in life, I'm still gonna be the same happy person that I've always been.
Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule.
Thank you for that.
And everything. Like I said, anniversary is here, so that's his kicker and everything. I just want to say thank you, and we look forward to seeing you there and come and make your home or whatever. And also, we gotta get music so that so we can get it in rotation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get it.
Definitely want to support you, man.
Let me say something. Shout out to Johnny for having me here. I met you years ago. We cool, and now he's meeting me in a different light, and I'm meeting you in a different light, and I really appreciate being here. And I'm happy that I'm rubbing elbows with people like you. I'm looking for that mentorship for my team and for my son, and I think we can learn a lot from you.
Yeah.
You the man's in there.
We're gonna definitely get to it. Definitely appreciate you. And we about to get ready to go out. Get ready for our second guest today. We got KK the Beast about to get ready to be in the building. We about to walk with this rap baby. And then DJ Super about to turn up for about to get 10 minutes to take y'all up through there. Let's go.
It's Pody, y'all. 101 TKO Radio, knocking them out the box.